Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a very long time since I've done a commentary, talked about Warzone, posted anything. And that is because Verdansk is coming back. So tomorrow for us, I believe, or possibly even tonight, Warzone is going dark for the first time ever. And this, to me, is a massive step. It is very interesting that they are putting in the time to actually close down the servers, close down the game, and make sure that this game is ready to roll for tomorrow. Now, it is a very interesting thing. I feel like, at the moment, the majority of players that play this game are Rebirth Island players. They are Resurgence-dominated players. I feel like that has been that way for a long time now, as we saw last year, with a lot of the emphasis being on lots of different Resurgence maps. Resurgence ranked, obviously. That's where the player base is. Now, Activision is clearly looking to capture the 2020 Warzone hype, the feeling of the game, and I am really interested to see how this plays out. So I just wanted to give my 2 cents on the topic, talk about how I feel like it's going to go, and then what happens either way. So obviously, they've done a lot of work ensuring that this is going to feel like Verdansk in 2020. They've made things like the C4s one hit. We've got the returning weapons like the AMAX and the HDR, the Grau conversion kit. We're going to get the Kilo. There's rumors about the MP5. They've tuned vehicles to be the same. They've made sure that, obviously, the map is coming back as close as possible as it can be. The HDR is going to one-shot headshot. The movement's feeling a little slower. There's lots of different things that they've worked on, and that is awesome. That is really awesome. I think that is great. However, there is talks of the TTK being really, really quick. Now, this is obviously done so that people who haven't played the game for a long time can come back on and get some kills. You know, like if you've got a half-second time to kill, you're going to kill someone if they're not looking at you. Like, it's as simple as that. It is the Warzone 2 method. And clearly there's still this theory somewhere in these studios that they want this time to kill to be really quick, because that does limit the skill gap. If it takes longer to kill someone, someone can turn around and eliminate you. It's as simple as that, you know, like in that position right there, these guys, I'm firing, I'm forcing them into the building, they can reposition, they know where I am. But with a quicker time to kill, there's just no room for error, you know, like, and and that's going to be really interesting. A lot of people are like, yes, this sounds so good. I think a lot of people are going to hate it. A lot of people are going to be really angry with how it promotes camping and slow gameplay, just like Warzone 2. So Warzone 2 had the massive issue where it was only BR, there was very limited ways of moving around, the movement was slower. People hated it. People hated it. Early Verdansk, obviously, you know, people didn't really know what was going on. It was just fun to be playing a Call of Duty Battle Royale. But a lot of the things they're saying, it sounds like, you know, we're going to have that original, traditional sense of the game and feel. But stuff like this right here, this is just not going to be possible. You know, like, the movement's going to be slower. There's obviously outplayability, but that guy right there would have killed me with the lower time to kill. 100%. That's just what's going to happen. So, it's going to be really interesting to see how that goes. Now, they're removing Resurgence for a little bit. But I feel like the majority of players, again, they're going to play a little bit of Verdansk and they're going to be like, nah, I like playing Rebirth Island. It's faster pace. It means I can play, you know, as a predominantly solo player at the moment, or just a duo. I don't want to be sitting around in a squad game being dead for 15 to 20 minutes. If I've got an hour to play, you know, like, my perspective of gaming has changed so much now, being the dad. But if I've got an hour to play and I spend 25 minutes of it watching someone else try and respawn me, or, you know, a few different situations like that happen where I'm trying to get a player back rather than actually just play the game, it's not fun. So that's why I feel like this traditional sense of BR, you know, people have moved on from it in Call of Duty, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the people that have moved on are going to come back and absolutely love it. They're going to love having this back, the hardcore kind of element that your life is extremely valuable. But there is games like PUBG for that. You know, like we've seen Fortnite now really move towards the ability to get people back in the game. And that's the other big BR. So So I'm really excited to see how that goes. My prediction is people are going to absolutely love it for a little while, and then slowly but surely that realization of this kind of sucks is going to start happening. Now, in terms of the long-term future of Warzone, I really think that long-term, this game is not going to be around for that much longer. I feel like Activision are starting to head that route where they realize that, you know, the cheaters are overrunning this thing. They're just going to kind of leave it there. I don't know. I really hope not, because I do love Warzone. I've played far less of it in the last, like, probably 8 months now than I have really since its launch. And I hope it does really well. I'm really excited to see the community's feedback and see what people think of this. But I really hope that we get a positive experience. Anyway, are you excited for Verdansk? Let me know. I'm super excited to check it out in the first few days. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope everyone's doing well. Catch up.
I know, it's crazy.